Hey everybody, Kelly Engineering here, and welcome to episode 2 of Ragnamod V. In between episodes, I did not do much. I pretty much just grew trees and chopped them down. I made an apple sapling, and I've been making cooked apples out of that, cooked apples being the best early game food. And, this is the mob farm that I was talking about at the end of the last episode, and we'll get more into that in this episode. But, yeah, I expanded out. Other than that, I really didn't do much. Oh, my flint hatchet. Well, it was a stone hatchet at the end of the last episode. I made it into a flint hatchet, and I also changed the binding to flint as well, just to increase a little bit of the durability on it. I made a bunch of gravel. Where is my... I don't think I have any gravel left. Yeah, I have one stack of gravel left. And I was going to save that in order to get to Tinker's. Hopefully this episode with the smeltery. But this is all the stuff that I got out of sieving in between episodes through my flint, and I have more than enough iron to complete the farm as I want to complete it. So the farm, as it is right now, this blank spot is where all of my drawers are going to be. The mob farm is actually behind here. So the mobs are going to spawn in here, and it is uncovered up there at the top. But the mobs are going to spawn in here, and after I manually kill a couple of zombies just to complete that quest, I'm going to put a player trap in the middle of there, and then put fans right here to blow the mobs into that player trap. From there, everything will be sucked in and fill in the drawers on this side, so I don't really have to worry about anything. As well as the rotten flesh going into barrels, so I have a infinite supply of dirt. But that's things that we're going to be getting into this episode, so let's get started. So before we begin anything, what I need to do is look at the quest book, and so the custom drawers. In this mod pack, the regular drawers are disabled, so if you want a drawer, you're going to have to make the framing table and custom frame drawer first, which is whatever. Honestly, I like the fact that it's going to give me customization right off the bat. So I'm going to need 5 framed trim, which is just oak wood, well, any sort of planks and sticks. And with that, arrange it in a table form, and you have your framed table. Also, what we're going to need is framed drawers themselves. So, with chests and sticks, we'll make 36 framed drawers. And that quest should complete. There we go. I'm going to choose the middle, and I also completed... Yeah, okay, I haven't claimed this one yet. So, let's see what we get in the loot chest. A chance icosahedron, I don't care, and another lightwood sapling. So, yeah, I'm not getting very good luck with the loot drops here, other than the chance cube with the chance cube scanner and the silk chuds pendant. Those are the best things I've gotten so far. But I'm going to set down my framed table right, right here. And then put on my frame drawer. So you see that the frame drawer appears on the table for me, and I have 3 slots. So I smelted up some stone earlier because I was interested in using this stone. So put the stone right here, and you see that the face turned into stone. And the reason why I chose stone for the face is because it's very neutral, and it will allow any item that I throw into it to it'll pop. So it'll just be easier to notice what's actually in it. It's not too light, not too dark. And then since this drawer is going to right here and right here. So I changed the trim of it and changed what the actual thing looks like. And I'm not a big fan of that, so let's actually swap that. Yeah, that actually looks better to me. So this is going to be the drawer I use to store all of that wood that I got in between episodes. So take all of that wood out and throw it into the drawer. Yeah, using stone was definitely the right choice. So the reason why I only put 1 in here is because if I had thrown in like all of the wood and then... Yeah, if I had thrown in all of the wood into the trim and side slot, then I would have made 36 of those frame drawers. And I want to customize every single one for whatever's going to be in it. So other than the stone face, which is going to be the only constant, everything else is going to be actually customizable. I'll throw in as an aside that you don't actually need to fill in all 3 slots in order to take your table out. So I just put in the cobblestone over here for the sides of the box, and then over here with the trim. Since the trim isn't actually filling in the sides, I can't use it. But if I just fill in here and take this stone out, you'll see that this is a frame drawer I can use. So this is really the only slot that one of these two is required, but you can't have the trim side by itself. So I'm going to make my cobblestone drawer just now. But yeah, all 3 slots do not need to be filled in. At least one of these does. But now it is time to start working on the mob farm. So I'm just going to seal this off real quick with some slabs. There we go, sealed up with some slabs. And actually, let's get rid of that. And wait for some mobs to spawn. I just want to kill up some zombies, and if I'm really lucky, I'll also get an enderman in there. So while I'm waiting for the mobs to spawn, I need to make a sword. I would like to do the I would like to go silence routes right now, but I don't have any sort of gems. And looking at the loot tables for sieving, yeah, I'm a ways off from being able to get gems. So let's throw this in here. You know, I was talking up a big game about the smooth stone, but the cobblestone really doesn't pop in there, does it? Yeah. But yeah, let's. I'm just gonna make up a sword real quick. Alright, looks like I have at least one mob over there, and I apologize about the quality for the first couple clips of this episode. OBS updated, and yeah, my encoding is different now. So I had to change it back to default so that things were actually lossless. There we go. So I had to change it back so that things were actually lossless for me. And yeah, not a happy camper that the clips in the beginning of the episode looked like crap. So, but yeah, I am going to continue waiting for some zombies to spawn and some skeletons so I can get bones. I want to make some bone meal real quick. But yeah, so we'll just play the waiting game. Oh geez, I am so lucky. I managed to get an enderman in the farm. So with any luck, it'll drop an ender pearl for me. It did not. Dang it. And yeah, I am still getting a very small amount of spawns. Caffeinated Chaos put in the comments of the first video that it has to be 25 blocks away from the world spawn point. And yeah, I certainly am 25 blocks away. Maybe I have to go even farther. Is it the chunk? Honestly, it's been so long since I've had to think about that rule that I don't know if it's the chunk or the block. So yeah, I think the world spawn point is a 16 by 16 area. So I may have to move this out even farther in order to get the spawns that I want. Yeah, I'm also on hard, so I was expecting a heck of a lot more stuff to spawn, and nothing is spawning. 25 blocks or not. I mean, I know that stuff can spawn. Obviously, I've seen 2 things already. But yeah, I'm just I'm at a loss for this point. I'm gonna need to do more research. So I'm in the process of tearing down the old mob farm right now, and I didn't explain it earlier, but I'm using compressed cobblestone because there are, it has a little bit more blast protection than using regular cobblestone, and creepers have a chance of randomly exploding, not by themselves, but Ender Zoo is in the pack, which means there are endermites. And for those unaware, endermites will attack creepers on sight. And when they attack creepers, of course, the creeper thinks that they're hostile and they have a chance to explode. I don't really think I had to worry about that, because endermites only spawn on grass blocks, but I did not want to take the risk of a creeper accidentally exploding and having my base, well, if you can call it that right now, be overrun with mobs should a creeper accidentally explode. So yeah, that's what the compressed cobblestone blocks were for in my mob farm. You know what? That actually seemed to have done the trick. I already have 2 zombies spawned over there, and hasn't even been 5 minutes since this thing was fully operational. Oh yeah, that's nice. So regular zombies and a baby zombie. Awesome. So I'm going to let this thing fill up for a little bit. Figure out a better way to, since I'm manually killing things, need to figure out a better way to make sure I'm getting the mob drops. But other than that, yeah, I am happy with this, and we're going to let it run for a little bit. And it's raining again. So I still have 2 zombies left to kill, but with the mobs that have spawned in here so far, and it's still a trickle, it's this mob farm needs to be improved very soon. But I have my first loot bags, which I'm going to open right now. Looking at the loot tables, it doesn't look like they've been configured a lot, but there's definitely some different stuff in there. Like, let's see here. I guess this one's a really bad example, but yeah, this pneumatic craft stuff, I've never seen a pneumatic craft. Open blocks has been there. There's abyssal craft stuff, ancient tomes from Quark. So yeah, they haven't exactly been configured. Legendary bags have, yeah, only 1 page of stuff in it. But at the very least, from legendary bags, I can get enchanted diamond things. So I'll be using them a little bit to get more of the annoying resources, like these drones from forestry. That's going to be a task later on. A stone axe in the legendary loot bag. But yeah, I'm gonna open these right now. So, iridium shards. Yep, whatever. Item scroll from the Between Lands and scrap from industrial craft. I do not know what this item scroll from Between Lands is. Between Lands has been massively updated since the last time I played it. Ooh, golden apple. Oh, ender pearl, just what I wanted. And Soulbound 3 diamond helmet. So this stuff that says this item is poorly made and will not last long, that's because it's a vanilla tool and a vanilla piece of armor. So when I manually added silent gear to the pack, this is a default of it. So all durability on vanilla items is halved by default. I didn't bother changing it like that. So look at that, I have a Soulbound diamond helmet on. And the last 3 things are just common loot bags. Hopefully we get something good. Torches, iron upgrades, and constellation paper. I'm going to save that for later because the constellation paper is... I want to make sure I unlock all the constellations for astral sorcery at the same time. Milk chocolate, golden apple, and drill core from actually additions. That's going to be nice down the road, especially when I get to the deep dark. And paper, spider eye, iron leggings, summoning pendulum, and a slime cube. Oh, the slime cube is actually really fun. The slime cube, whatever chunk I place it in, it will turn the chunk into a slime chunk, and slimes will just spawn incessantly. Which is actually... I can make a mob farm out of that. Experience and loot bags at the very least. I won't be getting the bones I need for lava. But at the very least I have like experience and loot bag farm with the slime cube. Huh. But yeah, pretty lackluster stuff with the exception of that ender pearl. And once again, gonna play the waiting game for the mob farm to happen. So I got tired of waiting for the mobs to spawn, so instead I am just shearing leaves. And it's actually really good that I decided to do this because shears are not subject to actually having to have the enchantment in order to ore excavate. So I'm very happy about that. It makes it very easy to... Here we go. Yeah, see? So I don't actually have to worry about that anymore. At least with leaves. So that must be intentional, so I can easily get dirt. I'm on 31 at this point. So yeah, this is going to be my easy way of getting dirt so I can at least complete that dang quest. Speaking of completing that dang quest, this is the chest of all of the things that I have sieved with dirt. So if you're looking at the sugarcane, the carrots, potatoes, all of these saplings, and the cactus, this is not actually stuff that I got from sieving dirt. I actually got their applicable seeds from Ex Nihilo. So I have gone ahead and already planted all of this stuff and then broke it immediately just so I could have this stuff in my inventory. So it would complete in the quest. The only 2 things I have left are pumpkins and melons. And if you look over here, I have pumpkins and melons getting ready to grow. So my my infinite water source didn't work out as intended. I'm having the same problem that I was having in Dimension 0 with the bowl of water, where it defaulted to Britannia's bowl of water. Britannia's bowl of water cannot be placed unless you are dealing with a pedal apothecary. So my solution in Dimension 0 for that was actually going in, temporarily disabling Britannia, and making this bowl of water a Actually Additions bowl of water. With the Actually Additions bowl of water, I can place it normally. You just have to be careful to move slow. If you run while having the Actually Additions bowl of water, it could spill out. And when it spills out, you don't have the water anymore. So, yeah, I may just wait for rain to fill up one of the barrels, fill it up with the bucket I made with my iron, and go from there. Because, yeah, Britannia bowl of water, not good. But I'm going to stop the recording right here, and when I come back, hopefully I will have my pumpkins, melons, and be able to complete that quest. So, I just went through all of my loot and to grab some bone meal, and I noticed in this loot bag I have some paper. So now that I have some paper, what I can do is finally complete the materials and you. So all I need, I believe, is 3 paper. Yeah, there we go. So I got a book, combine that with a blank pattern, and boom, I have materials and you, which means that quest is completed. Where are you? Right here. So choose the middle loot chest, claim. Hopefully I get something good in this one. Another lightwood sapling. Jiminy cricket. Alright, so once again, my loot bag luck continues to be crap. So, oh, and I have a pumpkin. Boom, so I have the pumpkin. All I have to do is wait for the melon to grow up. Here we are. I have my melon. Oh no. Wait a second. That may not be good. Yeah, it wants me to actually have a real melon. So I need to grow another one. At least have 9 slices, and with those 9 slices I can make a melon. Son of a gun. Alright, well, continuing to wait. Alright, got my melons. Or I guess my melon. And that quest should now be complete. Gonna ding at me? Oh, there's another... Well then. I didn't realize there was another page. So last episode, when I said that only dirt could go through the string meshes, I was wrong. Sand can go through string meshes for cocoa beans and apatite, the last 2 things that I need in order to complete that quest. Luckily, I have some sand. I have 43 sand. But I am not liking these chances. I have 1% chance to get the apatite and 3% chance to get the cocoa beans, so this may take a while. There we go, Civ Tier 1 complete. So, oh, with plenty of stacks of sand left to spare. So I had some stacks of compressed gravel here that I all broke down to sand. And whatever, I need dust anyway, because the next thing we're going to be making is lava. But I have the quest complete. Choose the middle loot chest. Claim. And my luck remains. Ugh, candy cane. 10 of them. So, yep, next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up for lava generation. Alright, so I am on my last piece of clay right now. That's I'm only going to use 4 pieces of clay. Hoop. To break this down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go, 15 pieces. With that, I can make unfired porcelain, and with this unfired porcelain, throw that into a furnace for regular porcelain. Oh shoot! Actually, yeah, that was almost a bad idea. I think I almost messed that up, didn't I? Yes, I did. I need the here we go, unfired crucible. So 7 unfired porcelain. I almost yeah, I definitely almost messed that up. Whew. So here we go. Now we have our crucibles. I am going to be saving this clay for the for next episode when I make my Tinker Smeltery, and I can throw all of this sand and the rest of this dust away. And how are my... Alright, I got 2 of my crucibles. I'm going to need 2 torches and a bunch of cobblestone. And with those torches, put the crucible on top, and of course I forgot the cobblestone, but that's fine. I can make cobblestone right here. And with this cobblestone, all I have to do is throw in 4 pieces. And now that I've thrown in 4 pieces of, or correction, 2 pieces, I have half a bucket, half a bucket of lava. So I'm going to go get some more cobblestone. Here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 4 pieces of cobble will turn into 1 bucket of lava for me, and the crucible can hold up to 4 buckets of lava. Later on, when I get the chance to automate this, I'm going to have to start sieving a lot of redstone up in order to make the transfer nodes I want, but yeah, that could be another thing I tackle in the next episode. But for now, I have lava. So what is actually required for that quest? Unfired crucible, and lava bucket. Nothing else required. Excellent. Here we go, 2 buckets of lava. Now, I don't actually need to use these right now, but next episode I definitely will. I'm going to make some stone barrels and try to knock out a couple of the things. Hold on, which quest are you? On the barrel quest. So I need to in order to make the netherrack and endstone, I need lava. But lava cannot be put into a wooden barrel for obvious reasons. So I'll have to make some stone barrels and then get the redstone and the glowstone necessary to make the netherrack and endstone. But that's going to be something that we deal with in the next episode, because I'm out of time. So I am Kelly Engineering. In between episodes, I'm just going to prepare for the next episode, aka getting a bunch of sand, a bunch of gravel, a bunch of clay, and getting ready to and expanding out the platform for the Tinker stuff. Another thing I want to do in the next episode is work on this, because now that I've unlocked this quest and reading around it, I have never played with this X-compressive bait before, and it sounds really interesting, and I want to I definitely want to get into that. It sounds simple and easy, and yeah, I'm curious how it works. So we're going to be doing that next episode, as well as setting up our Tinker smeltery. Well, with that, I am Kelly Engineering, and I hope that you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.